Having different sex drives is an extremely common challenge for couples, but it's often the one with the lower libido who often feels like there's something wrong with them. Since I'm specifically talking to the person with the lower sex drive today, I want to make it really clear that even though I'm going to be talking about some possible reasons and solutions, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Although having a lower sex drive is more common in women, there are a lot of men who experience this as well. In fact, statistics show that about 43% of women and 31% of men report having a lower libido in the course of their life. If you're a woman who is watching this and you have a higher sex drive, you are normal too. Basically what I'm saying is that nobody is abnormal or wrong. The only thing is that when it's causing a challenge in your marriage, sometimes you want to have a look at it. But you are unique and your situation is unique, so don't feel like you have to live up to any sort of standard. Obviously, I'm a woman, so what I'm sharing with you today will be from that point of view. So if you're a man and watching this, I hope that you'll be able to take something away from it. Okay, getting right to it. Whenever you go to your doctor or psychologist, the first thing they recommend is that you get a full blood work done. So they're going to look at your testosterone levels, you don't want them too low, and a bunch of other stuff. Now, I know it would be so much easier if it was just a purely physical reason. Very rarely that is the case. Sometimes it's a mixture of physical and emotional issues. Other factors include psychological stuff. If there's anything going on in your life, if you're having relationship issues, and also your past experience with the topic of sex, and if you've ever experienced any abuse. Most likely your feelings of low desire have been going on for some time. It might be the source of a lot of tension and maybe some fighting in your marriage, and probably has a lot of emotional stuff built up over the years. So the second thing that I recommend you do is first go talk to your spouse and explain that you really want to change in this area, that it's really important to you and it's really important for your marriage. But in order to do this, you need to have a break from the expectation to have sex. Even if you're not having sex very frequently right now, it's probably on your mind a lot. So you really just need a break from all that, to relax your mind a bit, to not feel like you're so goal-oriented, and to have some time to just investigate what's going on with your body and your mind. Your spouse might not like the sound of taking a break, because to them it might sound like we're just never going to have sex again. And that can sound really scary to them, because especially for men, it's how they feel connected and close to you. But believe me, this is really important to your growth in this area, and stick to your conviction, and I promise they will thank you later. So during this period of no sex, what should you be doing? Well, first you should be probably doing some investigation work of yourself. And that comes in many different forms. One of it is reading books. And I can recommend the book that was amazing for us called The Sex-Starved Marriage. And I'll put a link in the description below so you can go check that out. So look at books, go to the bookstore, go online, go to Amazon, see what you can find. If you have a counselor already or a marriage coach or anything like that, you can go talk to them about it. But the other thing you should be doing is spending a lot of time with your spouse. Now, just because you're having no sex doesn't mean that you can't be doing other things like cuddling and kissing, chatting in bed late at night together, anything that you really enjoy and makes you feel intimate and close. Now, another issue some people face is having challenges with body issues and body image and not feeling very sexy or comfortable in their body. And it makes sense when your spouse will touch bits of you that you're not really so happy with. It can be very uncomfortable, especially if you've had some recent weight gain, or maybe you're a new mom and your body has changed. The whole idea of being sexy has been so blown out of proportion by our culture. But remember, your spouse really loves you for who you are, not what you expect yourself to be. A couple tips that might be helpful is do things before you're intimate, like shaving your legs, or putting on a moisturizer that you like, anything that makes you feel relaxed and comfortable and beautiful. That also includes what you'll wear. Another thing you can do is just dim the lights or keep them off, whatever, as long as your spouse is cool with that. And the last thing I would recommend, because honestly I could go on forever, is that when you're ready to start having sex again, you've done your work, you're feeling more relaxed, I would say go for it. For a lot of people, they think that arousal is before you have sex, but studies indicate that for women especially, arousal can actually happen after you initiate sex. So if you're feeling like you're on the fence, you don't know, maybe you have a lot in your head or whatever, and you're busy with stuff, I would say just do it. Just go for it. I did say I would say one last thing, but here's another thing. Women especially, again, because I'm a woman, your hormones change. We all know that during the month. So this can affect your feeling of desire, your libido as well. So there might be times during the month where you feel like having sex more, and there might be times of the month when you really don't. I found it really helpful to just totally let go of the expectation that it will happen in a very consistent, regular basis. Like once a week or twice a week or whatever. Don't even think about frequency because it's not important at all. Thank you so much for sticking with me right to the end. I wish you all the best in your journey to create a satisfying, relaxing, and fulfilling experience with your spouse. I make videos about marriage every Friday, and I have a blog, growingmarriage.com. Everything's in the description below. You can check me on Facebook, Twitter. I'm just getting on Instagram, and I would love to connect with you guys. I know this is a really sensitive topic, so if you don't feel like sharing or anything, just pop me an email and let me know if it's been helpful or maybe what you've experienced. I know this is not something that we talk about too much with our friends, so oh well. Have a great day, and I will see you in a week. Bye!